I'm that YouTube, Instagram, TikTok guy. You already know when I party hard, wham, I make videos of it, right? But look, I'm not like that every day. I've mellowed out, slowed down, don't bring people into my bullshit no more, and I party my own time, right? So look, I'm gonna tell you a little short story about myself. My dad was a cop for 30 years. My mom was a dental teacher. I've been close to my family my whole life. My parents always supported me, still do till this day, hoping I'll get on the right track, right? I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong person. When I was 18, I didn't have a single tattoo, no drugs or alcohol usage yet. And I had this fine-ass chick in the car, and I was trying to get that, right? She pulls a crystal pipe out of her, you know what, and I'd never seen this shit before. I heard of it, but I didn't know what it was. She hits it. She's like, you want to hit this? Of course I do, because I'm trying to get that, right? So I hit it. Bam, that was a wrap. 20 years later, I started shooting it. I got all these political prison tattoos, Swazis, bolts. I'm still an active, validated gang member in the California Department of Corrections, right? Yeah, crazy. So look, I've always been a problem child. I was 5150 8 times starting at 8 years old. I was in group homes. I was in a group home for a year and a half that was co-ed when I was 14. I used to constantly run away with this girl. We were gothic, madly in love. We didn't paint our nails or none of that weird shit. We just wore all black and listened to Marilyn Manson and heavy metal music, right? Chains, all that extra shit. Look, the group home was right next door to a gigantic cemetery, and we'd run away there, and I lost my virginity in a mausoleum where they put the dead people, right? Yeah, crazy. So my parents pulled me out of that group home because they're like, man, our son's young. He's going to get kidnapped or something's going to happen to him. He's running away, and these group home people are just letting it happen. So they pulled me out of there. And like I said, I was madly in love with this girl. Rest in peace, Rachel Talbot. She was 14. I was 15. And my first time going to jail is once they pulled me out of the group home, I dressed all up in camouflage, and I stole my parents' car, not knowing how to drive. A 35-minute drive took me about 5 hours to get to where I was going to go see this girl and snatch her up from the group home and dip off with her. I don't know what we're going to do, right? So my parents call the cops and say, oh, he stole our van. He's in camouflage. We found a little device that he was trying to make. So they told the cops that. So the cops brought a police dog out. The police dog comes up. I was hiding behind a tree with all my camos on, right? Police dog runs up to me, looks at me, runs back down the hill. I'm like, whoo, okay, I'm getting away with this shit. That police dog, wham, comes running back up the hill. Bam, bit me on the arm, bit me on the shoulder, and bit me on the head. I was 15, right? First time in juvenile hall. So he got me for resisting arrest and grand theft auto. And I've been on probation ever since I was 15. I'm 43 right now, right? Man, that girl knew that juvenile hall in Marin County, California was co-ed. And so she intentionally got herself arrested to come see me. She came in there, and that was the last time I ever saw her, because she got released early on some petty theft charge. She intentionally came in there just to see the love of her life, me. Once she was released, she knew she would probably never see me again. She ended up jumping off the overpass and unaliving herself over me. And I found this out about 15 years later. Sad, but look, we were like that. We were gothic to the fullest and like, hey, let's take ourselves out together type people, right? Man, maybe she took me serious when I said it. Maybe I was serious. I don't know. But look, I've been on probation since. Started going to juvenile hall for violations, strong arm robbery when I was 17 for bag snatching a kid's Halloween candy. Yeah, I did about 7 months. Almost went to CYA, but I did all my time in the juvenile hall, 7 months. Got out, got off probation for maybe about less than a year. Right back on adult probation. And then I started using drugs heavily after that. And went crazy. I started living a gangster life, right? I started consistently going back to county jail, learning the politics, and realizing, okay, I'm a white boy. I got to kick it with the whites. I don't want to be like them. They seem like they're a straight gangster. You know, then I watched the movie Con Air. Stupid movie with Nicolas Cage, but I'm like, oh, I want to be like Cyrus the Virus. like a recognizable gangster, because I've always been a attention whore, right? And I still am till today. I'm an attention whore, but now I use social media to get it. Every time I go in a store, Las Vegas, Bay Area, 3 out of 10 times people are like, oh, I'm a fan, your shit's funny as fuck. That's my type of attention now, a little more positive, right? Look, a lot of you guys hate on me, I don't care. There's always haters in life. Haters make people go viral and make people rich sometimes, right? Maybe I'll get big in every kind of way like Wes Watson, wham, right? But look, he's done the same shit. Like, ran with the whites just like I did. I wanted to be a part of something. I realized what the COCO stand for. This is a prison validated gang. You got to go to prison to get this. Just because you go to prison as a white boy don't mean you're going to get this. You got to put in work for that. Stick-ins, you know, cell removals on people, getting your own people, all kinds of crazy shit, right? Child molesters, rapists, we don't associate with them. You stay loyal to your people. I'm like, man, I looked up to them. I'm like, I want to be just like them. Yeah, stupid goals, right? My first time in prison, my goals literally were like, as soon as I get out, I'm going to start shooting dope and drinking alcohol to balance myself out. And that's exactly what I did the day I got out. The very day I got out, I took my $200 gate money and went and got myself fucking an ounce of crystal. And then my friend gave me another ounce on top just to show me love for getting out. And then I start balling out of control, pounds and pounds and pounds, as I did right before I went to prison, but I really did it this time. Look, I got bolts from prison stickings. This, I put in, like, I raised my hand voluntarily like 3 times to get on people. Look, I ain't the toughest guy in the world. I ain't the baddest dude in the world, but I ain't no punk or lame. And I've always been about my shit. And I won't run from a fade. I'll get down with somebody. And I've gotten beat up. Glenn doesn't always win, even though that's my name. Glenn always wins. Yeah, well, I win more than I lose, I'll tell you that. Would I consider a loss? Losing your money, losing your bitch, and getting beat up. Look, I got a cinder block to the face. I got shot and grazed in the eye. And then the dude that fired at me tried to unalive me by smashing me in the face with a cinder block. I've had reconstructive surgery from 3 years ago. I got to have another one in about a month. I live a crazy ass life. I've slowed down in life. I moved to Arizona because being on drugs and alcohol, my daughter was taken out of my life for 14 years. I moved to Arizona to be around my daughter, and here I am living the life. I'm driving the AMG Benz. I don't work. I've never worked a job a single day in my life. I've always been street hustle. Well, I moved out here not to really street hustle. Now I literally live off of social media money. Ain't a whole lot, but like I said, maybe I'll get big in every kind of way like Wes Watson and tell my story and just wham, go crazy from there, right? Respect to him, 100. Look, I didn't come from the ghetto. I was raised up good, silver spoon fed, but I chose to put myself in the trenches, and I lived there for like 20 years. And I got comfortable with it, used to it, loved it. I was out there running with my homeboy Chop. He's blacker than black. We were out there robbing people. I set escorts up with Pisces that rob them, strip them. We did fraud. Me and him smacked over $1.3 million from doing it. We lived a crazy ass life. I had a fast car, 700 horsepower Corvette with a built motor, a Z06. I had a 2016 Z06. I had a CTSV. I had a supercharged SS Silverado, a Harley, a street bike. And the only thing I didn't buy was a house, because the life I lived, I didn't know how to buy a house. Anybody could buy a car, but it takes a little more smarts to buy a house. And then explain where the money's coming from. Yeah, so living that lifestyle, all that money got pissed away, right? I'm telling you, I've been stabbed 5 times. I've had people try to unalive me multiple times. I've tried to unalive people by myself. I've hit one, and I've also got 13 people, right? Yeah, but look, either I slow down in life, I'm going to get unalived, or I'm going to end up unaliving, and then I'm going to go to prison for a long sentence of a life, right? So here I am, chilling in my AMG, bought with social media money. I live with my parents. Yeah, I'm 43, but they're helping me, support me to get on my feet. They help me get back with my kid, because my kid doesn't call me dad or say I love you, but she's accepted me, and we go do things together after 14 years. And I've only been back in her life since December, and we're in what now, September? So less than a year. But she don't know half my life story. I have a crazy wilding life. I ain't gonna lie, I had fun living that life. I really did. I go out there and I just do whatever the fuck I want, whenever I want. With people that I love. I got a lot of solid homeboys out there. We have that loyalty, morals, and values in our lifestyle. No rats, no child molesters, no rapists, no weirdos, right? We don't associate with those people. A lot of people like to get high out there, and then you'll catch him kicking it with this dude that ratted on somebody, and you know they got a chomo charge, a child pedo charge. But no, that pedo has the sack. So it's okay to kick it with him, because that's where I get my shit from. No, that ain't cool. And we take action out there. We got a few homeboys, including myself. We take action on those people. Bam, on the ones that are the piece of shit, and the ones that are associated with those piece of shits. And man, if you go back in the prison system or county system, in my county, Coco County, Contra Costa County, California, the Bay Area, yeah, you'll get removed. Well, you'll get removed, and if somebody doesn't remove you, then the person running that module, whoever has the keys for the whites, you ain't gonna have the keys no more if I come in there, because I'm telling you right now, we don't allow people that associate with those people. It'll catch up to you when you go back to the system, right? Yeah, that's how it should be. A lot of states that don't politic. Yeah, we do, 100%. California is a very political prison. Politics. We politic hard in the county, in our county. I don't think other counties in California politic like we do. We segregate 100%. Anyways, that's a little bit about my life. I'll come back on here and tell you more. I got a lot of war stories, crazy stories. I've done so much. The carjacking, when I had over 100 grand in the bank, just on principle of the matter, because people screw up. Just all kinds of crazy shit. My life's insane. Anyways, I hope you guys, if you guys like this, you made it till the end of this video, subscribe to my channel, like it, help me blow up. Because look, at the end of the day, my social media, I make money off of TikTok. I'm on the verge of making money on YouTube. I don't make a whole lot. I make a few thousand a month off of TikTok. I know I shouldn't be putting it on here, but I do, just to tell you what it is. My goal is to be like Wes Watson. I'm not going to say I idolize him. I ain't swinging on his nuts, bro. I'll tell you that right now. He even speaks about Coco County in one of his videos, but that dude came out of prison, and look at him now. Driving Bugattis, living in Miami. Yeah, living the life. Got a fine-ass lady and a child, so right? Yeah, his girl's bad. Well, look, subscribe to my channel, because look, if I get my YouTube blowing up, I'm hoping to get rich. So I can, all my parents shit, all the shit my parents put up with over the years, I want to be able to buy my dad a new Harley, or put a Ferrari in my daughter's driveway, or buy my mom a Range Rover or Land Rover, or whatever the hell she wants, right? I want to be able to do that, to give back to them putting up with my shit all these years. And like I said, I do whatever I do on my own time. I'm not out there robbing people, doing the crazy shit no more. And I party or do whatever it is on my own time. It's my business, right? But I'm out here building a relationship with my kid. She knows 100% everything about me as of now. She don't know all the war stories, and she don't need to know, and I'm never going to tell her unless she watches these videos, which I know she won't. So look, I'm trying to bless my family and my daughter to become where they don't ever have to work. And hopefully I can make that on social media. You guys probably won't even make it to this part of the video, but hopefully you guys do, you know what I mean? If you do, like it, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me more. Just ask me questions. What do you want to know about me? And I'll be 100% with you. You know what I mean? Until then, I'll keep making my crazy ass videos. Yeah, you feel me? My life's crazy, but I like crazy. Woo! Fast life, fast women, fast cars. That's how I am. I love you guys.